Weeks after the Beachy Creek fire ripped through the San Diego Canyon, killing at least 4 people and destroying hundreds of homes, we have learned that a lawsuit has been filed against Pacific Corp and Pacific Power. Our Fox 12's John Hendricks joins us now live with that story and a look at how recovery is going out there. John?
Well, Pete and Bonnie, that lawsuit accuses the power utility of not simply shutting off the power during that windstorm, claiming that it was downed power lines that sparked some of the fires that ripped through some of these communities. Tonight, the rebuilding process has begun, but it will likely take months. At the Gates Community Church,
the Lord's been sending huge blessings.
It's a buzz of activity as this community works to rebuild from a massive wildfire. Food, clothes, any help someone might need is here.
It's been amazing to see how the communities come together.
Across the street, the burnt-out remnants of a fire camp set up here to battle those flames. Firefighters here were forced to flee the flames that night. This all erupted. The Oregon Department of Forestry's Doug Graff saying by phone at a press conference on September 23rd, a downed power line sparked that fire.
Including our own fire teams that battled fires in Gates on September 7th. That started when trees downed power lines in our own fire camp.
But adds they are still investigating the exact cause of all of these fires.
With that said, an official origin and cause must be determined by trained investigators conducting an official fire investigation.
That fire at the Gates School is just one of 13 fires that fire officials say were sparked by downed power lines in the San Diego Canyon the night of Labor Day. Now, a new class action lawsuit is calling for damages and for Pacific Power to make some changes. Dan Mencher is one of the attorneys on the case.
Thousands of people are now without homes, without their property. They've lost everything.
The lawsuit claims that Pacific Power didn't do enough, knowing the historic wind forecast for that night, like de-energizing their power lines to prevent downed lines from sparking fires.
We think that Pacific Power really missed its obligation to protect these communities through which it runs power lines.
More plaintiffs and damages could be added to that lawsuit. Back at the church, the slow recovery process continues. This community knowing they will have to take rebuilding one day at a time.
In a small community, you're just, you know people and you come together in times like this.
Now, we did reach out to Pacific Power today. A spokesperson told us that they do not comment on pending litigation. Reporting live tonight, John Hendricks, Fox 12 Oregon.